How about a little light? Here we go. Good afternoon, everybody. Today, we're going to be talking about, it's called 2 for You. It's mini lesson number 22, so hence the inspiration, 2 twos. I had a title of mini lesson number 5, and that one was entitled Something for the Left Hand and Something for the Right Hand. And that was an idea that I heard given to one of my students by a master teacher in a master class once. And I thought it was a good idea for everybody who loves their guitar, but sometimes gets too busy or too in a hurry to practice the way you want. So we're going to start out, and in fact, it is a good way to kind of center your practice before you get going every day. And that is to think of something you could do to condition your right hand a little bit and something you can do to condition your left hand. So number 1 today is going to be a text study. And the text study itself has something for each hand. Now, I've talked about people having asked me, classical and fingerstyle are hard. The right hand is hard. So I'm going to break the right hand down in 2 ways. It goes kind of a text study for 3 things: how to play it with your right hand only, and how to play it with your left hand only, and then how to put them together. So with the right hand, we're going to focus on a picking style where you put your thumb on the 4th string, your first finger on the 3rd string, 2nd and 1st. So it would be like this. And I'm going to mute the string so that you hear my voice more than the guitar, since that's what's directing us. So it's going to be first your thumb. And think about, sometimes I like to keep a top around, just a good old-fashioned toy that you play with, because to make it spin, you have to push your thumb around it, and that's what makes it, and you need a flat surface. There you go. And that's what makes it go. So it's kind of the idea, but in slow-mo. It's thumb, then first finger, I, M, A. And that's the way we refer to them in fingerstyle. P for thumb, I, M, A. And the words, they're derived from the Spanish words. So if you're wondering, like, why would you call your thumb a P? Because it's pulgar in Spanish. So thumb, I, M, A. So that's all we want to do, is get them in a position, if you're going to do it without a pick, to do that over and over. And if your nail hangs up on you, then you might have to file it back a little bit. Okay, so you want to know that that's what you're going to be doing if you're using your fingernails or your fingertips only. Okay, and if you're going to use your pick, as you may remember from a previous video that talked about using your pick and using your fingers, whichever you desire. So start out with your right hand like this, like you're getting ready to shake hands. Bring your fingers back towards you. Put your pick on the first knuckle like that. That way you've got it covered up pretty well. And see, a lot of people pick like this. So there's a lot of pick untouched. And so it's easier for that to slide around in your hand and fall out. I mean, you could be holding your pick like an iron vise, which I don't advise making your muscles that tight, but you could, and it could still fall out of your hand. So anyway, and the other way would be on the 4th. We're only using 4 strings on this study, at least for today. And if you get some ideas for modifying it, you can do that. So what I'm going to do here is put my pick on the 4th string and then just push it down incrementally, but control the speed of it. So it's one placement. So after I've played the first string, I'm going to return and replace it on the fourth string. All right. So that's two things you're doing, two possibilities for what you can do with your right hand, either fingerstyle, PIMA, or with a pick, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now let's talk about what to do with the left hand, and then we'll put it all together. And I'm going to start up here with my fourth finger on the 12th fret. And I'm angling my fingers. So this one's on the first string. This one's on the second string in the 11th fret. This one's on the third string, 10th fret. And this one's on the fourth string, 9th fret. So it's like that, okay? We could just move the whole hand down. That's the easiest way to do it. And the pick is going on to the fourth string. Yeah, I don't like that because I cut that note off twice. That's why it's a warm up. So just by starting up here and moving down one fret, moving the entire thing symmetrically, so it's all staying together. You are separating your fingers and keeping up the amount of pressure you need to make each note sound. And so I see there's a thumbs up there. So welcome in, and let me know if you have any questions or comments. And these videos do stay up. They're on my channel, Andrea Hannon Guitar, under the Live tab. So if you want to come back later and actually practice through the lesson, they're there for you. Okay, so there's one other suggestion I'm going to make for this study, and then we're going to go into the turnaround that I promised you. All right, and that is that you're going to separate your fingers now. So now move out your first finger only. Now the fourth finger. So the first one again. So you would go all the way down. I'll skip down to here. Cheating on that one. There we go. All right. So if it's too hard for you to open your fingers like it was for me down here, I either have to warm up a little more or just work on it. So that's why it's called conditioning. And so I hope you can apply that one and have some fun with it. All right. And number 2, the second part of the lesson today is I promised you a turnaround. Now, again, if you review some of these lessons, these mini lessons, especially the jazz-centered ones, you'll see these little blues chords. That's what my teacher used to call them. And I know that nowadays they're called shell chords. Here we go. So. I want to take just one set. If you took any 3 of those, like let's say we started here on the A7, D7, G7. Okay, I'm going to turn it into a 2-5-1. Okay, a 2-5-1 is something that happens in jazz. It happens in everything, I guess. The 2 minor chord of the key to the 7th chord. Well, it's the 5 of the key, but it's a 7. So A minor, D7, G major. Okay, so that's 2, 5, 1. And I'm going to play a minor 7 here. And I'm going to play a dominant 7 with a 9. So this looks just like a D7 here, but it's here. And then you add your pinky. So you can either do it like that or just make that finger flat. So there's the A minor. And I'm going to make this a G major 7. You could do a G6 if you want, and I'll show you how both of those are. Here's the D, B, and F sharp. So you'll just play those 4 strings. And if you want to do the 6, then you're going to do the G in the same way. The E right here on the 4th string, and the B and the D. That's a G6. So whichever one you think sounds better. Okay, that's the 2-5-1. Now, when we talked about those turnaround chords, the little blues chords or shell chords, we were doing A to D to G. We just went all around in the circle of fifths. So I'm just spotlighting one area where the bass pattern follows the circle of fifths. So, okay, so one measure here, one measure here, 2 measures here. Okay, that's just picking it. You could strum it as well. All right, now what I really want to focus on is the bass motion. So A, D, G. Okay, now if you want to be a little fancy, okay, when we did the blues chords, we followed the bass motion. Well, I want to try and follow the root 5th motion. So that's the root. That's the root for the A chord. This is the root for the D chord. This is the root for the G. So let's find the 5th. If you're on the 6th string, that's the root. The 5th is going to be on the next string up 2 frets. So that's the root and the 5th. Okay. Now, if you're on the 5th string, all you have to do to find that's the root. That's the root of the D chord. And that's the 5th of the D chord. So that's what we're kind of trying to get going. Okay, and this works all around the neck. So if you want to just do the bass line, isolate the bass line, figure out how to find those notes, D, and then G. And we can make it even fancier. And that would be by going. So this is the root this is the bass line we're using the simple version. Now what's happening there is where we know what the target notes are, and for the A minor, it's this one, the root and the fifth right here on the next string. And we know for the D, it's the fifth string and then the sixth. And then, all right. So on the beat before you hit your target, you could go. And those are called approach notes. So you know you're going to be there on the downbeat. So on the beat before the downbeat, you can go. Hope that makes some sense. But you can experiment with it and find it for yourself. If you know where the target notes are, that are the roots of the chord, then you still got to hit your root on the downbeat, but right before it, you can approach it with a chromatic note before it. It's a lot of fun. And of course, I'm just showing you one selection, which is the 2-5-1 for the key of G, but you can do it with any of the chords all over the guitar. And we can explore more of that in the future, or you can explore it on your own. But if you try it and you have any questions, please let me know. Send me a message. Or leave a comment on the video because I see them all. So anyway, thank you for being here. Thanks for checking out the mini lesson. And if you liked what you saw, please share. And I hope to see you again in the future. I'm here most weeks around 1 o'clock Central Time. And if I'm not, then you can catch the mini lesson whenever you're around. Okay, thanks a bunch. Thank you for being here, and see you next time. Bye-bye.